been patient with us. Amen. As we've just started up our youth group, we've just started up our youth group with KCC, and before we start to present this little prayer that we put before you, we'd like you to just know who our youth group are and what we would like for the youth group in the future. We've all decided as a youth group amongst the youth to name our youth group JAM. Not JAM for Great Environment, but for Jesus and me. Sorry. Good name. So as I speak, you'll see little slides come up and just explain to you what it is that we are about, what we'd like to offer to the youth. And if we just go through Stacey. We asked the youth, what do they feel about the definitions of the youth? And we came up with these different concepts as being the time of life between childhood and maturity and an early period of development. And it's also part of the freshness and the vitality of a characteristic of a young person. So we just look at the different things of what youth is. And we may not have many youth in our group, in our church as it is now, but we have this vision that we're going to grow and it's going to expand. And we're going to have to be breaking down these walls. Amen? Amen. First Timothy also speaks about that we shouldn't let anyone look down on you because you are young. That's right. Amen. But set an example for the believers in speech, in life, in love, in faith, and in purity. Because that's what we would like to instill in our youth. And you know what? Nothing's too hard for them. Nothing's too impossible for them. And with God, and we sang in that song, with God before us, who can be against us? Nothing can stand against us. And we also wanted to say, what was Jam Youth about? And we came up with the fact that it's about ideas, opinions, and leadership. Some of us will already see qualities of leadership in the young people, and also the fact that it develops friendship amongst themselves. And obviously, to make them work as a team. And today, when you see they play, hopefully you will be able to portray just how much of a team we are. Amen? And in John 14, it also speaks about young people being troubled about things about tomorrow. Most of them troubled about what they're going to wear tomorrow. And I'm sure all the mothers in here can relate to that. But there's more to that. And God says, that if you trust in Him, then nothing should be troubling you in your heart. Amen? Okay. And we also want every single person in our youth group to come. Whether they just come, whether they can sing, whether they can act, whether they can't do anything. We take them as they are. And we develop them. And a lot of them have got such amazing talents, things that we never thought we could see in our youth, which you'll see today. Amen? It says, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you faith and a future. Everything that we instill in them, every time we speak to them, we encourage them about their exams, about their friendship, about the way they walk, things that they say. We don't want people to say those youth are from KCC. We want to say, look at them, they are unique. There's something about them. We're a peculiar people. Amen? And we've also got a lot of events that we're planning for our youth. We've got events that are coming up. We've got a trip to Alton Towers. The youth aren't here to back me up on that, but they're so excited about it. Amen? And we've had barbecues already. Some of them in honor of the birthday, some of them in honor just to fellowship. But they've been really a blessing for us. Amen? Just to get to know the youth for what they are. And we want to plan fishing. So if there's any men out there who want to help with the fishing trip, come see us and we'll help you out, And also we've got some church retreats that we'd like to go to. There's a Hillsong conference in August, and we'd like to take the youth up there. Amen. We're making plans so that they can also get into worship and get to see how it is that, we want them to indulge in. Amen. And obviously I've mentioned the theme parks and everything. Amen. We also speak to the youth about the renewing of their minds. And even sometimes some of us as adults, we tend to think that, we're one-way focused. When we get up in the morning, we want to be able to spend the that little presentation comes through and you see what it is that we're trying to put forward, you'll understand what the play is about this morning. Amen?